You, really get into this holiday stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it's great. All the color and lights are nice, but it's the warmth and generosity that makes it all worth it.
Uh-huh.
What? Are you going to say something to try and ruin Christmas?
What? No. I think distraction is necessary for continued social progress. If people didn't have something to look forward to depress and eliminate the chaff, and to push capitalism forward by conning people into spending, then life might become a dreary, stagnant hellhole.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Why can't you see Christmas for what it is?
I do. Anyway, you've got me thinking, and I've decided to do a holiday special.
A what?
It's the Bethulsa and Tommy Christmas Special! Let's go!
Oh, God! There we go. See? You don't need all this newfangled, expensive, and cheap crap. The old ways are still the best ways. Oh, hey, I know this one. I used to watch this every year with my mom and dad.
Well, now you can watch it with Stanley and me. Isn't that great, Stanley? It's like we're one big happy family.
A family of disease and parasitic viruses, maybe. Wow, that's gross. You okay, Stanley? No, I'm not, little boy, and I'd like to ask the both of you to leave me alone until the new year. I want nothing to do with either of you, and any of this nonsense. Bethulsa and Tommy Christmas Special? What horse manure.
Come on, Stanley. Just because you might not like Christmas doesn't mean you have to try and make Tommy feel bad for it.
I loved Christmas, I'll have you know, and I watched many children enjoy the splendor of it as well. From my children to my grandchildren, and then great-grandchildren, whom I'll never see again. You treat me like a punchline, an ornament, a dust collector, not caring at all what it's like to be me. So I ask again, just put a cloth over me and forget I'm here for a few weeks.
What's wrong with collecting dust? Isn't that what most people do anyway?
I didn't know all that, Stanley. That sucks. But there has to be a way you can enjoy it again, right? No. There has to be.
All right. You may hate everything right now, but we have a show to put on. If there's always something that puts someone right into the Christmas spirit, it's catchy tunes propagating loosely religious beliefs turned into capitalistic greed. From the top.
I don't know about this. It's been a long time since I've sang. My voice won't stop cracking.
Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey,
A day or two ago.
what's going on?
That was horrible. There are more lyrics than just the first verse, you uneducated cad.
Oh, all right.
A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fancy Bride was
That's right.
seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot.
Take it, Stanley.
We got into a drifted bank, and then we got upsot. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is wide, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. Just get a bobtailed bay, 240 at his speed. Hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, you'll take the lead.
Isn't this fun?
Jingle bells, jingle
holidays,
all
everybody.
the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Christmas time!
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. What a terrible rendition of a beautiful song. Bethulsa, your voice is like rubbing a kitten across sandpaper. Horrible and a terrible waste of time.
Thank you!
What's one of your favorite Christmas songs, Stanley? Who are you? I'm Timmy, Stanley's best pal. I've always liked Silent Night. Okay, go ahead and sing it. That way Bethulsa and I can't ruin it. Your voice is fine. It's Gargles with Glass Boy over there who ruins everything. I'd sure love to hear you sing that song, Stanley. Fine, but I won't enjoy it. Ahem. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. night, holy night. Shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night. Son of God, love's pure light. Radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
Hey, Johnny.
I don't feel very good.
I wouldn't feel good either.
Everybody's always making fun of me.
Why not?
Sometimes I want to die.
Sometimes he wants to die.
Wow, that was beautiful. You have an amazing voice, Stanley. Leave me alone, all of you. And I mean it. It's not fair that I can't leave or close my eyes.
He's got a point. Let's leave him to his pity party then.
If you need me, just call. I don't want you to be alone for too long. There has to be a way to help you. I know it. No good will come from reading something of his, young one. Put that down and go find something better to do. I'm not worth it. You are, Stanley, and I'm going to find a spell that'll help. You see, I remember something from my childhood that I think will help. What are you reading there? It can't possibly be a good idea. It's the best idea. You'll see. I just need to read these words and focus my energy. Terrible day and wonderful night. Creatures that fill others with fright. Those free of skin who travel so free. Come back to the living and speak with me. The three from this tale come to my aid. A friend in need I don't want to see fade. With channels of time from future to past. Come help me to make the joyousness last.
I'm the ghost of Christmas past, who is troubled and needs my help.
Over there, the skull on the shelf.
The what? The skull? On the shelf?
Yeah, you got a problem with me, buddy?
No, not at all, but why aren't you dead?
Because the man responsible is a real cad.
No wonder you've lost the holiday feeling, but I can help. Oh, so we're doing this bit, are we?
It's not a bit. I'm trying to help him and this will work. You'll see.
So, let us take a look back in time to where Christmas lives in our hearts. So, you're the ghost of Christmas past then? Yeah, how'd you guess? Okay, so let's discuss Christmas past then.
Yes, let's. Uh-oh.
Well, if we look far, far back, we see that this all started as one group taking religious practices from another group and incorporating them into their own, so they could then convince with love, others into joining the cult. Religion. Many religions grow from the same seed. This is true, but it isn't about tricking others. Christmas is a time of love and celebration, sharing what you have with others. It's about merriment and joy. Well, if you look at how it's been used throughout history, you'll see that it's designed to get the lower classes buying for their families, so the higher classes can hoard the wealth, making it more likely they'll survive the harsh winters.
Why is everything so horrible with you? And always about the rich and the poor. Give it a break at least once, will ya? I have to agree with him here. The way this wonderful holiday has been manipulated has changed it from what it was when I was alive. I miss the old days, when family still meant something and people actually cared for one another.
I can't help you there. You're supposed to look back and feel guilty for the bad choices you've made. But you didn't make any. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. You think?
Aren't you supposed to take him back? You know, and show him things to melt his heart?
His heart is melted, kid, and he's miserable for it. I'm out. Nostalgia guilt only works if the person targeted made bad choices. Stanley here was a pillar of his community, and not just in a paid-for kind of way.
This day couldn't possibly get any worse.
I've written my own Christmas carol, and it's the next bit.
I was wrong. It could get worse. Way worse. Oh boy.
It's a Christmas time of year, supposed to be filled with cheer. It starts November 1st to quench a deepened thirst. A hole that can never be filled. It's best to ignore our bills and stare and smell and stare. Imagine a life without any care. That's right. Oh, you like that, do you? It's Jingle Bells and Santa Claus, living a life that's filled with flaws, buying your way into the grave and making sure your children behave. La 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 la, happy faces, blah blah blah. Politicians lie and steal, the internet says we're not real. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from hell, the Greedies.
They told me ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Another fool to trick ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Start with the old and down ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum. I am so numb. Spread those hate and lies ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Make this world my hell ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Because there's never enough ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum. I am so numb.
It's fun, right? Ha! Elves and reindeer and lots of fluff. Fill our homes up with more stuff. Plastic oceans of burning souls. Let's put more fire on the coals. It's the Christmas time of year. Drinking eggnog and eating fear. Colored lights are all around. A deafening cheer, infused sound. Ha! You like this, huh? All together now, so have a happy smiled face. Remember to always know your place. And buy and buy and buy and buy. And don't you ever question why. Because la 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 la. Happiness blah 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 blah. Lazy songs and annoying tunes. A maddening world run by goons. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's all I got.
La.
Mr. Hahn! Hey, Mr. Hahn! Mr. Hahn! Mr. Hahn! Shut up!
Merry Christmas, everyone.
That was horrible. And bleak, and depressing, but not surprising. Don't you know this guy's brand yet? There, it's done. What do you think?
Yeah. It's a tree decorated with plastic and glass, all right.
It's wonderful, little boy. Just reminds me of my own son, how he used to love decorating the tree. You should let that go, but still cherish it. We can make new memories. I don't have a body. I'm just a skull stuck up here like some useless bauble.
You're not useless, Stanley. This show wouldn't exist without you.
You could easily replace me with 100 other skulls and it wouldn't matter.
I'm the ghost of Christmas present. To whom have I been summoned for?
The skull on the bookshelf. But I don't think it will matter.
What?
He's miserable. Nothing I do seems to help. Can't you make him see the beauty of Christmas and his own existence?
He's upset because in his unlife he doesn't have a body. Or his former family, and can't seem to find the bright side to anything.
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, let's focus on the Christmas of now, shall we?
Ooh, yeah, let's.
No, just go into the other room or something. You're not ruining this one too.
Don't worry, little one. He can't faze me. I've been infused with Christmas cheer to my core. Bring it on, creepy science man.
No. I think I'll respect Tommy here and just stick to my books.
Really? Don't push it, little boy. You've won.
No, I want to hear what you have to say. You see, Christmas is a loving, wonderful time of year that brings out the best in everyone. Or at least it should. It's about getting together with those you love, sharing in good times and being generous, and being grateful for everything you have.
No, I'm not gonna give in. I'll just keep working.
I agree. And Stanley here just needs to understand that not everything is as bad as it seems sometimes.
Exactly, because the world can be a truly wonderful, blessed experience. All we need to do is open up our hearts to love. Everyone can give even the smallest gift to spread that love around and make everything just a bit better. If everyone gave just a little, imagine how much better the world would be.
Human behavior makes it so none of that is possible because of the predatory nature inherent to the species. Those with will always push those without down. It's not possible. The true nature of this season is to get those foolish enough to believe such drivel to willingly give away what they have so that others can hoard it and survive the winter. Don't believe me? Just look at business and the fact that spending is deeply woven into the supposedly loving holiday. You don't love your family and friends unless you buy them something, and the smaller the gift, the less you love them. Damn it. I'm sorry. I tried.
That's okay. You can't shake the ghost of Christmas present here. Get him.
That's some pretty brutal truth there, I think. I'm going to go home and drink some eggnog.
Huh. That's all it took? I barely even flexed my frontal cortex.
Yes, even the smallest amount of scrutiny can ruin Christmas. I'm not surprised. It's a horrible, awful world we exist in. Ugh!
I'm afraid you're adopted. Huh? And I never loved you. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Well, isn't this a roaring holiday show? Yeah, all you do is make everyone miserable. How is this entertaining to you?
I do what now?
You make everyone around you miserable because everything is so horrible in your eyes. Yeah, even Christmas.
What are you talking about? I love Christmas! The way people all gather like animals to stores so they can peddle away their money and time trying to fill holes inside. Yeah, that is rather bleak, ain't it?
What makes you laugh makes others cry. And now I'm even getting depressed.
Huh. Unintended consequences,
Oh yeah, I forgot we're still doing that. It won't work. He's going to die miserable and alone. And he'll be cackling the whole time. He just gave up? After just looking at you? Oh my god!
Nah, that was death. We know each other. Alright, you two have made your point. I need to stop ripping everything to shreds like I do. Tell you what, I'm going to do some more research, privately, so we can end this episode on a positive note. I'll be back.
Like I'm going to trust him. There's got to be something.
Oh, come on now. You can't try this again. You and I are in the same boat, tied to that awful man and slowly sinking.
Aha! I remember something else. This will do the trick.
How's that going to help with anything?
You'll see.
Well then, what do we have here?
My friend here, he's miserable and I can't seem to help him. He thinks his life is nothing but pain, and I want to help him see the bright side.
I see. Well now, we can definitely help with that.
Jimmy Stewart played George. The angel Clarence was played by Henry Travers. You have it all wrong.
Well, let's just see what all the fuss is about, shall we? So, you think you have no purpose then?
None.
And you think there's no joy to be had in your new form of existence?
Nope.
And you think the only thing you do now is collect dust?
Yup.
And that's all you want to do now?
Well, I never said that.
Then, are you open to a counter-argument?
And what do you wish to prove?
That not only do you have a purpose, but that this place is much better with you in it.
I've seen the movie. I know how it ends, but I don't have a family or career or friends anymore.
What about me?
You see, in all your negative focus, you haven't taken into account poor Tommy here, or his feelings.
You're right, but I don't see how that makes any difference.
Well, let's take a look at this show, without you in it.
So we're doing a fade out, are we? How cheap.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show! Today we're going to discuss abortion and the positive and negative impact it has on society.
If you ask me, cutting down the population isn't a bad thing. There's too many open mouths all gawping for food.
Jeez, that's awful to say.
Shut up!
So, giving human beings the ability to undo life because of selfish mistakes is actually a positive point for society at large. You see, human beings are like a virus and will continue to spread and eat through natural resources until there's nothing left.
Yes, just a wasteland born of human incompetence and greed, full of nothing but useless guilt and despair.
Exactly. Because the species is a pestilence that destroys everything, including itself. Now, a song! Everything is meaningless, even when you die. Your body rots into the ground, and all your loved ones cry.
Everything is meaningless, the mind made up God. They dress them up in all their clothes and pray to the facade.
Every life is meaningless except of those up high. They count the spines that break from work and love it when you cry. Everything is horrible. You work so they can rest, toiling away your precious time just to serve the best. life is expendable for the war machine. Wealthy men exploit the young just to fill their means.
Every sperm and human egg make up their supply. They pull for death and push for life by the twinkle in their eye.
Everything is meaningless. You feel it in your heart. Nothing you do matters at all. There's no need to start. So lie down here and pray for death. It's the only thing to do. For everything is meaningless. That includes me and you.
Who are you?
You're gonna die alone. You're gonna die alone.
Oh,
Oh, to be a ginger on Christmas. Oh, to be a ginger all alone. Nobody to buy me presents. Nobody to give me a home. Oh, to be a ginger on Christmas. Oh, to be a ginger in the cold. Everybody hates gingers. You're gonna die alone and become just like me. Oh. Oh, you're gonna die alone. Oh, you're gonna die alone. Oh, you're gonna die alone and nobody will mourn you. Oh, you're gonna die alone. Oh, you're gonna die alone. Oh, you're gonna die alone and nobody will mourn you. Your grave will be empty. It will be filled with rocks because nobody will care about your body to rot. Instead, they'll burn it for the carbon to turn into energy because you're worthless and will die alone. Oh, you're useless. Oh, worthless. Oh, and nobody loves you. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh. What I'm trying to get at with all these things I say. Merry Christmas. From the bottom of my heart.
Well, what did you think of the show without you in it?
Absolutely horrible. But where was Tommy?
Well, without you pushing him not to be lazy, Bethulsa never went and dug him up. So not only were you not here to push him, but Tommy wasn't here to add any heart.
Wow, it was so dismal and depressing. Way more than normal.
I see. So my new purpose is to keep Bethulsa from spewing out as much dire, self-fulfilling crap.
That's one way of looking at it, but I'd rather put it this way. You're a light in a dark world. Someone to help keep the darkness at bay, and even just one person at a time.
Wow, I like that.
Me too. You have a point.
Who's this?
Oh, no one you need to worry about. Just remember what I showed you, Stanley, and keep this one in check.
Keep me in check. Why?
Quit acting like you don't know, you selfish twat.
Huh. I thought angels were supposed to be more, I don't know, angelic.
You bring out the best in people, now don't you?
I guess so. Well, anyway, I wrote a new segment to end this one, something more positive.
I think we've already ended this.
I agree. I'm sorry for being so Bethulsa about this whole thing. I'm going to put my all into this from now on.
Yeah, there's no reason to Bethulsa everything up all the time. He does a good job of it on his own.
Huh?
Oh, you want to get it?
Yeah, now let's end this show.
What about my sketch? It's about a young girl who has a brother dying of cancer. Well, she mistakenly goes to a corrupt charity run by a group of influencers who have been stealing all the money.
Nope, that's enough. I think we ended it on a good note without you.
That sketch is just awful. A boy who has cancer and people stealing charity money. What were you thinking?
Well, in the end, she makes a pact with a demon and they kill them all. Isn't that in the holiday spirit?
Wasn't that nice?
Yes, feels like slipping on an old pair of slippers.
Well, this should be interesting. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming out to our Christmas special. I want to thank my co-host, Tommy.
Christmas is more than just presents and decorations. It's about that warm place in our hearts. Just keep that in mind this year.
Uh-huh. And I want to thank Stanley.
And God bless us, everyone.
Huh. Now we're bringing God into this. Anyway, keep staring because it's all about what you consume, not what you create.
No, that's awful.
I agree. What we create is much more powerful than what we consume.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough. Fine. Happy holidays and see you in the new year.